Yeah.
Yeah. Yo.
Oh boy. Yeah. Never joke, yeah, man.
Yo, my brother. I saw me know.
Never joke, man.
I saw me know.
Same as it.
Yo. Yo, the amount of sweat my boss just a little while there. I wonder if a judgment day to bombard. Yo.
Ja.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please, may I beg you, welcome with General Carlton Grant, Spragga Benz, RedSquare, the man who saved 1 million youths in life today. Although Instagram, I tried them thing, Instagram will still love you. It's necessary today. So, with that being said, welcome.
Yeah, man. Blessed love, man.
King. Yes,
Blessed
sir.
love, brother. Give thanks,
man.
you know.
Give God thanks, you would.
You see, man. Where days are will, days are will.
Every time. God is good, you know?
Every time.
Yeah, man. God is good, uncle. Yeah, I was Spragga just a little while. My boss I started to feel like we could have full of drinks back in wedding. Yeah, so what?
But they I try to get online as well and see, I'll be a message that pop up for me and someone say, all right. And that I go on, what I go on.
Yeah,
watch
man.
one, yeah.
Yeah, we are going to talk about this for years, you know, like, yo, when I tell me I press it, I went there for the wrong button, I go, I say, yo, how I go on? Yeah, man. So, well, that being said, we could give thanks to the Most High God.
Yeah.
Always guide and protect we and guide you through many obstacles. One of them is today, but we can't speak of.
See, right.
So, we are going to go straight night and give God the glory because then can't stop with God all day, you see it? So, brother, I thank you for forward on the thing. You don't know how I feel, Dan. I feel like I win life all over again. Like me now about that dead and them things there. Yes.
Everlasting life.
All right then. So I could read proper. For those young people who thought dancehall was created in 2005, please remind them who Spragga Benz is. Not Spragga BMW, no. Spragga Benz.
Well, John, most of the youth them them never even born them time them where did the thing. Some of them just grow up and hear things from the radio and no wonder who sing them song. But Spragga Benz are youth originate from the ghetto, you know, from the Garrisons, Kingston, inner city Kingston, East Kingston. And just know so then by any means necessary. We have to elevate, you know.
See,
and when we say any means necessary, I mean any positive means.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We this right now, I go and do the thing, I try it, you know. Represent for get to youth them same way, I make music same way to how we like music and know music. And you know, go and branch out to it, and even making movies and telling the stories them in a different ways where, you know, we can be more control of.
A blessing. Yeah, when we finish here, a blessing.
Alright, a blessing.
Right, so, you're one of the giants, I should have said, mega giants in a dancehall thing. One of the columns them are vital to what happened right now. Because even though me younger than the eye, me I emulate the eye from me I got Donald, Zane, and I got Osaleo, and I watch the man doing thing. And if you see 30 years after, because this are 32 or 31 years to be exact, worth a career. You know, say, me have to go skip the line and me have to go straight night. So, you're one of the most prolific and seek after artists were vice on the Cassette Jones Giggy Riddim. And me really honored for know so me get the vocals to bless it. But me now make it about me, it's really about you. Tell the people about this Vaccinated song and how did it come about?
Well, come about because you send the rhythm. You never send the rhythm, this would happen. Right. Yeah, it come and from Dre. Dr. Dre link me and say, yo, Jones want to link me. And Jones just send a message. I'm just saying, oh, Jones just send message to you, forgive me, and Jones have my number direct.
See.
Yeah. So him say, well, you don't know, man, more time thing get missed up and ready. But anyway, him say, I really man, I'm one day if you want voice on it. And I say, send it, come at me hear it. So then him send on the gig, you know, and when I hear it, you know, the whole energy of the origins of Giggy start flow back to me, you know. I remember all the days and cause this is the rhythm where my first dub plate on Spragga Benz. Yeah, a Giggy Riddim. See, but it have the whole of the nice night. See me, "Mama, you know, we found that thing." And everybody voice it, cause you know still doing thing.
Yeah.
But we used to voice fight anyway till we got arrows and meet with Power Man. And Power Man make my voice the collab with him. And tell them Stone, if I never head. And me, you know, see him sexy pleasure, not 3 p.m. And that was the first dub plate I lamented out. So the gig, yeah.
Hold on. Me read. Cause I'm gonna do some reading in them. He's a man I like reading, but as it relates to music, me read everything.
Yeah.
Was the first dub plate Love My Gun?
Yeah. Yeah, but upon the same Giggy, but that's when we do it in the house. On the sound. But the first time we actually going on the studio now when I go do a song officially in the studio with Power Man on the same Giggy Riddim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Sex with Pleasure.
Yeah. Jack it up. And that's the first official dub plate now we will have.
Okay.
Because we go studio now, we go do it.
Okay.
Yeah. The other thing they were doing when in the house and I fool on the sound and Ricky play the sound and Buja DJ and me a DJ and that, you know, we never record nothing from that session there. It was just an introduction. I say, yo, you know, say, you know, that thing that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So when I hear the rhythm now, bring back the whole of that and the whole Arrows energy there and Baby Wayne, you know, or we used to perform in the studio and everything when I use, you know, Mama and all them way there. So I say, Wayne gone is a tribute to Wayne, really. With a pertinent topic though, because the topic was it's so relevant right now where a lot of people don't want to talk about it, and you know we have to talk about it. It comes like a white elephant in the room, brother.
Well,
a unicorn or something.
All right. You really, I say, a little bit of history. And you talk about the transition from ballad to Have a Dream to Rastafari to Prolific and to, like, you don't know, assertive. And that song, it stir up some things. And me just say, even when I got the song, I was like, you know, I said this is a kind of touchy topic, and if we know what we are doing, really, it can't work, because listening to the lyrics is nothing directed to nobody, and it's your personal opinion. First and foremost, and everybody entitled to that. That's what me learn. But based on how me sitting I go right now, it come like that are not the case. Seeing? So you said the song came about natural because I want to go on right now. But we did that do it fit on the rhythm and all of them things. They are not touch on current affairs and how people really feel and can't really set things with upon their mind. But when it really struck a nerve to me was how you feel about when Dr. Tufton said.
He don't really say nothing as far as me concerned. He don't say nothing. More just a more. Because he must say me I fly up in the face of the science. What science am I flying up in the face of? You know, how many scientists refute what has been stated? How many real life experience we have of people who supposed to be protected and they're not? So I'm not fly up in the face of science. If anything, may I point out an obvious fact that a lot of my friends got vaccinated and still contracted the virus. You know, how is that?
So his stance on your pounce upon science and where it is today and non-factual and everything there. You think it's from like a lack of listening to the lyrical content and see where you actually say, or you feel like it's a direct jab?
Them probably think themselves so big that them not have to listen to what we are saying. But obviously, if they had listened to the song thoroughly, they would have realized, actually, I sympathize with the people who, who are unfortunate. I mean, not actually say anything other than fire upon corruption, because it's corruption really I put you in a position like this, because common sense is not putting us there.
Straight.
Yeah.
Straight.
So it must be corruption.
Which is right. Well, it fell on deaf ears because if you match up the population of the world, me know say a lot of people congratulate you upon the bravery where you take to even put that on record and not have no form of fear as it relates to repercussions. So we have music co-workers in all facets of the business. And I was taken aback by a statement that was put out by Mr. Radio personality in charge of a particular station. May I try to formulate it away when me no sound no way. Mr. Head of Fame FM. And when me I say this is in no form or disrespect, so me I go read what it say and you tell me where it say. Radio stations give mixed response to Spragga's vaccination song. Then, Kingston, Jamaica, at least 2 radio stations have given mixed reviews to Spragga Benz song, Vaccinated. The song, which is on the verge of being released, warns people of, among other things, still catching COVID-19 after being vaccinated. It also charged the government in corrupt and has sold out Jamaica. Colin Hines, musical director at the RGR Gleaner Communication Group, told the Observer Online that it wouldn't be in the best interest of the general good to play the song. The song says a lot of unprofound things, can't really be substantiated with facts, said Hines, who oversees the playlist for Fame FM 95.0, Hits 92 FM, and other radio stations within the group. All right. In contrast to that, it has a lot of things grounded in contrary theory, so we can't play that. That's what he said, quote. It wouldn't be responsible to play a song like that, he said. However, a next radio station now, that a different opinion. They have a brother named Steve Billings, where say, the chairman of Sun City Radio, says he does not have an issue with the song or it being played on his station, as it is just social commentary.
Exactly.
I have not heard anything that is contravening the regulation of the Broadcasting Commission. So from the perspective, it is a song that I would play
every day.
I would have a problem with any of the DJs playing it, he said. Billings said, quote, the song is not telling anybody to take the vaccine, but positioning the vaccinated people can catch COVID-19 regardless of taking the vaccine. End quote.
Exactly. Exactly. That is exactly what it is. So for Colin to really say otherwise, we kind of have to question Colin outlook as well too, but say it go. Him in charge of doing what him do.
You think if it was from a more prolific producer, you think it would get the scrutiny what it got?
Probably not. I doubt it. Or if they do, they would find ways around it. Because at the end of the day, nothing wrong has been said. And me not even call Jamaican name. No, seriously. We don't even call a minister name.
Zid.
There are many ministers over the world.
Yeah.
You see me, I say. But, yo, everybody entitled to them opinion, you know, because you have other radio stations all over the world that call and embrace the music. So,
Zid.
you know, you're not going to win all of them. And remember them, you see me? But I'm saying, in the whole song, imagine now, you feel like you protected of
Zid.
yourself away.
Yeah.
But then you still contract this thing here, out of road. But then now, them have an argument for you, say it give milder symptoms or milder feeling, which you're not supposed to have feeling, but okay, cool, you give a milder
Yeah.
symptoms, and it me normally keep me cool. That's the benefit.
Yeah.
And me now feel like cell then, me immune now, but still can't catch it, and still catch it now with my milder symptoms. And gone at work, gone spread it same way, you know, because me not feel so sick. Like the
Yeah.
man when never did take it and feel sick and stay home for the little time when they got sick. You
Yeah.
sick now all the while and can't even know. So you sick because you get milder symptoms. And you just go around and spread this thing, yeah. Because you not, yo, you see me, because you free now, can go in a restaurant and me we test negative, but me not get it. Me can't go in. But you prove positive, but you get it, you can't go in. No more super spread it. Yo, more time I wonder if them think through certain things. I want to make fun and joke of them because it's a serious situation. But
Yeah.
you know, it don't require for people for lose them job and them livelihood and all them things over it because it is not proven to do what they say it's supposed to do.
Spragga, my brother Carlton, you know what I'm saying? Me have to ask you, when you that create the song, brother, did you intend to create controversy? Because it's a touchy topic still, you know.
Yeah, but if you look into the whole thing, it's a real topic. And no lies have been told at the
Yeah.
end of the day. You see me? No lies have been told. Because we're not going out for mislead nobody.
Which is right.
You see me? We there have to try to preserve people good health and preserve humanity as we know it.
Zid.
So on them grounds, I couldn't really business with the people, I gotta say. After me done write down what me feel are the real truth as life has shown me.
It's shaky. Saying it's shaky and here we go on. Not shaky to me. Me feel like some of the naysayers
Yeah.
eventually I go play it sometime in their house and turn it down where them alone can hear it.
Because, people might feel away if you say the system that them trust, let them down. It's hard for them believe and accept that, say, there is something more to that situation than where we were originally told or led to believe. And more time people might feel, a little weird, but at the end of the day, the truth are the truth, my brother. And
Yeah.
the earlier you face it, that's the better for you.
See, do we have any reaction to the comments that was made by the leaders or the leader and the head of the radio station? You have any reaction towards it? Honestly, me I talk about inner yourself.
Myself, honestly, we don't even business with them and where them do because we, at the beginning, know so they never ever play it anyway. So then we just do what we expect. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. So we never
No
have the
reaction.
discussion and know say this was what going to happen. Some people are afraid for play it, some people are going to play it. But the street, I can understand because the street recognize what is real.
You know, say, me have to award you upon the bravery because me I tell you, brother, me hear people talk amongst themselves and say, between me and you, I think this thing is a fluke. But I'm afraid to say it and me have to be among the popular opinions and just say it works or I feel more protected. And honestly, Ziggy Marley have a song where say you got to be true to yourself. And you see when you start be true to yourself,
Yeah.
I feel like you're more free in your song. You're more free in yourself.
Yeah.
And about this song, now that it's out and you say what you say, what is your intention now towards the music industry and the Jamaican diaspora on a whole? Like, what are your intentions now?
Shell it.
Sell it.
Yeah.
So we can look for more controversial, or we are going.
No, because we never go for make controversial things. We just state what the facts are. So, but me not a DJ. I look controversy. I look for give the people fun and enjoyment of the time that we are sharing. So naturally, me gonna sing back, you know, a whole heap of song for the girl them still. Yeah, me gonna do that. So you know, I'm gonna limit the amount of type of rude boy encounters them unless it is from some angles where we have to try wise up ourselves because we not contribute to the decadence of what say are going on right now. That don't make no sense. So we have to try to get to the youth them in our music because them gravitate to music for no say, you know, upliftment and positivity. Don't be so quick for talk about your dog out, you kill your friend and you kill all people and your youngest doctor. You see me, the stupidness we're not glamorize, you know. We have to try to get to them in our way because that wasn't the way or we know it as youth coming up. You know. And even though times move on. So we still have to try to reach them same way. And that's my thing for do it this year through music.
Yeah. May I read somewhere? See? Because madam, you said the man go read. And if it's no music related, me never used to like read it, you know, you turn me and I read and I feel like a real journalist. So here this I know. Me see what it say. Your career started 1991.
Yeah.
At 31 years that. So the initial stage of Spragga Benz, I've read where it wasn't Spragga Benz. Where the name Spaghetti come from?
Oh, that name no come from a virgin grandmother, where an English lady, but she used to come in every summertime, and she did it, and we used to go up at our house after school, and she used to prepare dinner, cause you know, a two dinner, boom, we go up at auntie, eat, and you go one day and eat again, so that was a regular thing now for me and my virgin Greg Page. You know, so when we go up there now, like, one day when some things go on, but we never go up there that day there. So when them come home now, we must say, yo, Aunt Florida look for you, you know. Aunt Florida look for you. She will say, what little spaghetti one? Because your mom guy in you want. So, so the spaghetti one now kind of stick on. Spaghetti, you know. Until him, you know, him change it on Spigs and Sprags and Spragga, and you know, it does the right of the Spragga.
All right. So it went from spaghetti, see, to tall and slim.
The Spigs and Spags. It got to a whole transition.
Yeah.
Sprigs and everything where you could have catch in line with it. It got it, so.
All right. So we finally settle upon this Spragga.
Spragga,
So here that part, you know, where the Benz come from?
The Benz now come from the link with La Benz, the youth named Ricky Villa. You know, rest in peace, Ricky Villa. So always used to collect the dub plate them for him. Because I say my area close to Arrows Studio where we start off. And we would have gone at Arrows. And you know, big dub plate too for the sound. So, you know, me always ask someone, yo, when you go inside, do one thing for La Benz.
Oh.
You know, every morning time I work, I come and someone that could go into the studio, I tell him, say, yo, when you go in, remember, you know, shut a one for La Benz. So, me a bother tell you, because you don't know, tell you really, so come on with people. And me a bother tell you, I say, yo, remember, you know, when you go in, you know, La Benz, you know.
So this
every day, you know, depend.
Okay.
Fabulous. I must say every day you're up on this La Benz. How your name? Spragga Benz?
Oh, so it
Yeah.
come from the annoyance of
Yeah, we are
a
big La Benz
campaign.
dub now. Yeah.
Okay, so the man is basically a representative for Laben.
Yeah.
Never a thing say it the other hand to Spragga.
For the Benz, no. No, I think that.
All right. So you did all right. So the name Spragga Benz though, did it come in weird to you as somebody who embarked on this dancehall DJ glory where let me say a name was suitable or I should have said how you knew the name fit you, got a feelings to me, you know. Or you know it.
Well, as I say now, whenever really I look for a name like that, me just work with Spragga or Spragga Roads or anything with them. So when Tara say, Spragga Benz in here, man, and later now I say, yeah, man, Spragga Benz in there, man, so I'm going every day on this La Benz. Spragga Benz is name for real.
Real.
And it just become that.
Okay. All right. So, you make me do a bag of research on this, you know, Spragga. So, if me skip over that song, I me stick over that question, and me go feel mad with myself. The Love Me Gun song now.
Yeah.
These are the first pen to paper, or it was just off of the top of your head?
Off of the top of your mind, but then actually after we leave the yard now, go home and write it out. And then call Ricky and say, hi, I done it now. And Ricky I said, done what? And I said, the song one, we just sing. And I said, yeah, make me hear it. And then me have, like me there at work, you know, that time I was still at work. I do security work with Ultra. So at night time I have a whole building for myself. So be a nice I make with my tape or with him a play.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, me link him one night and say, yo, I have it now, you know. And then we sing it to him now upon the same. One of them within them he'd have in the cassette. Super Cat, I think. Enough man are dead also. I'm sing it for him and I say, yo, that body, you know, come over. You know, set up a day and say, yo, we're going to record it on the sound. So that's the first thing we record that. And I said, we'd have recorded them on the sound car. Whenever I go studio, if nobody knows, say, me in the artist thing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So the song basically inspired you now to take the next step. So it left me now to ask. The Love Me Gun was the stepping stone towards the career where you are going to make a decision like, I wonder if me I go clock in every 9 o'clock and come off every 6 o'clock and or me I go do the DJ thing. So how you got started, like after the dub played, when did you know say yo, you know say other thing I'm want to do, like which part in the journey you decide say that's the way you're gonna do?
Well, I never too long still because after I do that now, after I do Love My Gun now, and one I say, yo, I bet you don't have no more lyrics. So them time the jack it up now and in the ear and could have deal and them thing that now come now. Some have 4 bad song now. And the place like people come ask the Villa, which artist that? The more dub. So, you know, we start do the dub them under the quiet now. So this I'm start earn from it. Like right away. So yeah. Cause man I come now, man want come on dub plate now for who are producer come ask say which artist that they want record them. So the potential start go right. So like when you know when I want to go dance instead of stay up on my shift tonight and it finally catch up on me.
Okay.
Yeah. So them send me home and I decide to music I do, I don't go work for nobody else.
Why? What an interesting journey, cause me always emulate the people them were brave and take on for them bravery like a mine. So we have we have some similarities when it comes to like where conviction, concern and direction. So if we get co-signed by a notable person, we feel like it's good enough for we embark on a journey there. So who was that mainstream person who said, besides Villa then, we say, if you have this and this in line, you're good to go. Who was that person?
Well, my brethren them still no always a support me, but as a outsider who look in and the first person who come and say, yeah, without me even I know say somebody I notice more. Steely.
Steely.
Yeah. Yes, then I Kirk asleep one morning and when I wake up, I want to say, oh, one brother outside I wait for you for morning, you know, ride one big bike. And then the man know when you have Steely, we own the really car, you know. Nobody, we never really involved in a music like that yet. For no say, big old Steely this.
Steely.
Yeah, and I say, yo, you know, long me out and wash your face and forward. And carry me go up in him studio. Right away for Studio 2000 the day. And start showing me around. And I say, yo, you're gonna be my artist, you know. Cause you're bad.
Steely said that to you.
Yeah.
May the man rest in eternal peace and forever send down meditation to Mr. Clevey. But that really like sound profound to me because you must have impressed a man like Steely. I've spoken to him.
Sometimes I may not even have a record yet.
So I just dub play.
I just dub play it same way.
But the man,
yeah,
just about
5 or 4 dub plate I have.
Yeah.
And Steely could have really recognized from this, I say, you know, yeah, the youth have potential.
I know, brother. May I try compose myself and do the interview in a way, but brother, big man thing, it's a coulda deal, and the love punani bad.
Yeah. That's about my third song.
Yeah. Me know about you through Jam Rock song.
Yeah.
Tulips them.
Yeah.
And me hear Jack It Up, me hear Coulda Deal, and me hear
and in the ear.
Yeah, them song them I know.
Yeah.
But when me hear Jam Rock start play some song where me never hear yet, me did impress and blown away. Like the man of an art, where that's now an unorthodox way of DJ and the pitch where you use and the style man. You say some things like, all right, you are the first modern day lyricist. Because me is a man where gravitate to bars and metaphors and shock value and them things. And when me hear you first for the first time, me I say, hold on, pull up that song. What him just say? And the word play, me never hear them this time. You are the first one to do that. Modern day. You're like the Einstein. Where split the atom of dancehall. To me.
The whole thing, the DJ, we watch you and we watch you see us come, you know. Just take everything over DJ and just go sing over more someone who say, yo, John, I could hear them style here. We watch sing them, I could hear, because you're a friend, you know them. See, enough time, you know, we watch it and make me know, say, John, could have over put more rate where you are the DJ and do what you do. Same way, you know. And continue to approach it how you approach it. Because we like how you do it. You know, step on no man, come step on your toe and you gotta shoot him, you gotta more defend yourself in your bad man song. And so who want to do it? So me I try to show you them to do it and way. So you know, me being a person who would pay attention to lyrics, it been a while and I know say I will if I would emulate that. But me myself watch people like Stitchy and Professor Nuts and them one there who did actually set the bar to me too. So, you know, them one there deserve whole heap of credit set speed for moving the business up in a level where it did today.
Brother, preparing for this interview, I find almost 300 songs. If you notice when me that play, me start with the process of elimination. Like me I choose every song bad, but yeah, one which song to play and which one go yes and whether like knowing say you have such a track record. From your start, you hit the ground running, and you were unpicked by one of the genius them in the business were actually responsible for the contribution of making dancehall and say, yo, me I go work with Spragga. Has that ever like resonate upon you and say, yo, you know, say, me nah hang my own hand, but you know, say, me a special person. You ever feel a way there in yourself, Dan?
Yeah, feel thankful, of course. For know, say, you know, where I come from, and me there same way, still I do what I love. You know, so I feel special in myself, and for know, say, a lot of producers out there at the day, you know, even though a lot of things that's about me and my vocals and my keys and all them still see fit for say, you know, a person can develop in a something different. So I give thanks to all of the ones who really show the support from them time there.
The vocals, what you mean vocals? What was said? Cause me never hear nothing like what you mean vocals.
Cause them time there, I say I just come to music business, so I don't know no keys and none of them things. I just hear rhythm and just have things to say. So might be in a wrong key musically, and them things that and I a person is who know keys. But to the youth them like me, where we just a push a vibes and I say what I feel. Yeah. We never business about keys. I know we just you know, so you find say only part my earlier songs them people I said them more half key. So, you know, people like we and one know would I decide so no, it's not really about being half key. I'm half key in a way, but is more in a harmony note, a harmony key than the root and where. So I must say, come, let me do some songs, and you know, people will hear you. Yeah, and call me, you know, do dedicated, and you find say it kind of start half key and come back on and go back half because I don't know music. I try to find my sound. So a lot of professionals could have recognized that.
All right. Me are one of them man the way me choose to differ. We are gonna reach us here, but me choose two. That unorthodox style was what you had was set you apart from your co-worker and make you unique to create the golden catalog where you have. So if it was so off key, why up to the date them songs they can't stop playing? So your sister, the opinion at the time was basically like cliche to the customs of the people and we got music school and it up in this note and them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, so
exactly. Dancer, that's why it shows a dancer is an energy. Dancer is an energy more than anything. It's an energy at the garrisons. Where a lot of people now understand it. They now understand the topics. They know I say too raw. They know I say sort of false because that's not for them energy where them go and know. You know, but that's something what you them where now have no formal trainings, just get up and do. Yeah. Guys, the energy. You have to know the energy. Real to the energy.
All right. So me not lie. One at a time me I search and the time I run down. So me Google and me find almost 900 songs, brother. Me know, go look, almost 900 songs. So I'm saying, if somebody could put you on the spot today and say, you have a catalog, expanded to 30 years, can you remember every single song where you do, brother?
No.
Impossible.
Impossible. And probably if I hear them back, you know, it will start come back to me because most of the time from you write something it's imprinted in your mind same way, but it's still a lot.
All right. So that being said, almost 900 songs. You perform all over the world, brother. You're one of the ambassadors them for dancehall. You're one of our hero. Zane, you're one of the youth them way. Me I go expound a little bit, but I want to get through certain things before I go there. So, because if realness was a person, this is one of the cliche terminology that we use. If realness was a person, brother, a Carlton Grant. Zane, you don't have to answer, just listen. You see, while you're living and well, king, and a terminology that I use because everything that you have done from them time to date is of kingly ways, it's of dominance, it's of leadership, it is of assertiveness, it's of quality, it's of standard. So me I give you thing as a king. So the king, a RedSquare right now. What would you say of the 900 songs? Which one of the songs them would that be like your most popular song?
I don't know, but my most popular song to me would be like Peace, probably.
You feel like Peace is your most popular song?
No, not over the world, but to me, most popular song like really would be if you're counting like numbers, would be like True Me and Kevin Little remix, Turn Me On remix, or She Not Ready Yet, We Not Like. One of them tunes are probably the most popular songs them.
So you wouldn't say are the songs them among the 900 songs that led Kevin Little to say, yo, me need a collaboration to strengthen this term.
Them songs they along the way, but still that are one of the more popular if you count with numbers like that, because that song they go across the board in a lot of different markets where I never go in before with hardcore dancehall.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still counted as a song like that if you ask technically.
Mm-hmm.
But one of my favorite songs worldwide were definitely for hardcore dancehall fans are definitely She Not Ready Yet, We Not Like, Backshot, yeah.
So it's not really one song. And that me I try to say, you know. Me I show you the confusion and reach me the feelings. So I put you up on the spot. I do it deliberately, you know. Just to ask you, you know. Because it can't be one song. It's a many songs. So you feel like a piece.
To me.
That's what you just said.
Yeah.
All right. So you said peace. The Jamaican diaspora who are connected to the street have classified you as a Dan and classified you as like a ringleader, a go-to, talk to, have to approve unless it can't work type of thing. What you that say towards them statement there, inner yourself, personally?
Well, I say I'm not taking a branding still, because at the end of the day, I'm just there for the people them. You know, whatever capacity we can help the people them. So if somebody might look up to you and come to you for your opinion, because probably you might be more experienced than them or in a position to help them, that don't mean say it's a dance role. And because you're not going to stand up and make somebody come back to you in your face and take what you have, that don't mean say it's a badness role.
Shit. Brother, it's like me can't, me there, you know, me I say, yo, when I actually got the opportunity to talk to you the first time, I was like taken aback. Me I use proper terminology so the world can hear me. Big man things, Spragga. Me never know the man so real. Me can't make me tell you that. Me never know so the man so real because I've met certain people who portray this sense of you know, togetherness and, you know, me all for the youth them. And when you have a conversation with them, it's so far away from the truth. And with you, we have that type of influence and popularity and in demand. How you maintain the humility there and the humanness. The humanness me I talk about. Because some of we, you know, me feel like say we are not human, you know. How you maintain the humanness there with all of the accolades and everything.
Yeah, that is exactly it. Just remember say you're a human being like everybody else. See, nothing different. Yeah, you might be blessed with some different talents from somebody else, but that don't mean you're a better human being than the person there. You know, and whatever it is you feel like you might achieve in a life, you can also lose in a life too. You know, so
Yeah.
just give thanks for what you have and nobody try to be more than nobody else. Cause you know we're not. And you find say a lot of people who decide say them have to be more than others. Most of the time, of them people they fall in all sort of corruption too. So you know, less desires and just know so we are human being like everybody else and give thanks to the blessings.
Give thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are your favorite? Which part of the world are your favorite place to perform?
Favorite place to perform? Anywhere yard still.
Why?
Cause the energy, as me I say, dancehall is an energy. So it's nice when you connect the energy with the people who it is meant for, who it generate from. Because, you know, we can say something more slicker and them get it right away too because of the same language the whole way I talk. More than if me, you know, I'm there
Yeah.
in some other town and something spontaneous might come to me and I say to them, but them people I know when names up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so even though they must sing along with the words and the energy, them don't know if come off of the dance or off of the recording beat now and start freestyle something, them, you know, them not follow away. So for be amongst the people who can appreciate that right on spot, that
Mm-hmm.
the better place for me to perform.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Land we love, man. Um, so right up to Rasta around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? All right. Me no want to say why. When you realize that the man want turn Rasta, like literally go Rasta.
uh,
Which part of the journey?
well, you don't know from early out you always hear Rasta man attack something, so I'm a youth.
Mm-hmm.
Where you know you listen but you listen with 1 year old now, 1 year should see me.
Mm-hmm.
Things have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then looking around and see all the, for example, the big excitement them did I make at around 2000
Mm-hmm.
when I claim say Millennium Bug I come
Mm-hmm.
disrupt all computers and plane will drop out of the skies and all them way there. And you know all these computer technologies that are coming now where it look like end of time thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you really observe and you say, what kind of foolishness Babylon really tell people
Mm-hmm.
from how long, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Since nobody don't really know the ways of Jah, me not make nobody tell me about what me feel about Jah. And the most natural type of liberty to me, for say me I try to be connected to Jah, is the way of Rastafari. So within them time frame they have growth, I just decide say, yo, this is who I am. This is how I want to represent myself.
All right. Me respect it. Me try the Rasta thing already, you know. But chicken mash up my life. Yeah,
It's
man.
not about being perfect and eating not specific foods tonight, you know, because, you know, you gotta kill and eat. That the Bible is says same way, you know. So,
Yo,
one, you feed your structure according to what you feel hungry for. Because
please.
one life, you don't know what. You gotta feed yourself as well you feel hungry for, but you gotta try maintain a certain discipline, say, yo, since it physically and medically proven, say, that type of eating or that type of lifestyle is not good for my health. I'm not gonna indulge too much in it.
Yeah.
So I feel like my backslide and you eat 2 pieces of chicken, and not a daily thing. You know, you just quench that hunger there and you get back to your fasting then or whatever. Body can't kill you if you eat a chicken leg, brother. Can't stand there up to that.
Yo, yo, to tell you the truth, Spragga, when me see a Rasta in the car, me tell you about influence, the project. Me see the
Mm.
man come so and start growing the locks. So one at a time, I think a real fashion thing, you know, but I see you one time down at Ochi and the 2-inch them start turning a 6-inch and the countenance get serious. So me I say, hold on there. So I start practice for all reverence and black the Trinity and me thing, you know.
Yeah.
Migrate and come over here with like $200 and name up fish and vegetable and the money start run out.
Yeah.
One day me up at the Utica there and hungry comes and storm down and me have $10 left. Zine, brother, big man thing. You don't know some walk going at Popeyes.
Yeah. But you don't know, Jones, it's not the food that you eat that define the body, you know, the structure, it's the words, the meditation of the amount and art, really.
Which
So,
is right.
you know, judge no one according to him diet, brother, because you eat for survive. You eat for live, you know.
Me not take it literal, brother. Me feel like Celestia, you're going to beat me, brother. So me eat the two
eat
pieces.
chicken and them things that still because I always not really, from them time I'm skinny, so I know for all my hungry certain way, I always love fruits and vegetables anyways. So,
Yeah.
you know, me love oxtail too, and that was the hardest thing for my leg, but, you know, hold on to some steamers from Virgin over Port Royal and
Yeah.
my vegetable and fruits, and that carry me through still.
All right then. All right. Other than the man them know where I try all Rastafari and weak to the smell of chicken. You broke the girl them heart. You broke the girl them heart. Me personally hear woman and say, yo, what go on, where my Spragga gone? The man gone with the locks. The locks I take with my Spragga from me. And have you ever heard statements like that? And what was the reaction? If you did, what was the reaction to them statements?
Yeah, I hear them statement, but still, I just me. So, I never really see it as a loss or gain if somebody feel away there. Because the real people them recognize the real me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, if somebody perception or idea or likeness to me change because my ear ago, my owner ear ago, from my owner face. The I don't mean like, I don't mean check for, because if you're vex with me if I go my owner ear. Yeah, that love that. But if you love me, you know, for go my own ear at the same time, 50 hours, it's only 6.5 dozen the other. So you're just more comfortable being yourself who you're comfortable being. Who accept you, accept you.
Yeah. Well, that's strength. Me call it strength. At the time, me never strong as the eye. So you have been branded many titles like DJ, performer, actor, you know, philanthropist, big brother, leader. So as it relates to that one day, the philanthropist thing, me say where the man do some remarkable things to the community went forward from, and even for I and I, Zane, what as a person, when they tell us, say, you know what, them people that love me and rise me up and, you know, me feel like if I do something for them, what basically triggered that thought of giving back in a way where you do the giving back for a while right now. What triggered that and how you keep it going after you see how mankind ungrateful and some of them you give them something right now. Them say please first and then them forget to say thanks. Like how you deal with them thing there and keep it going like.
Yeah. Well, first, me just know, say, and everybody who may help love me. But, you know, it's within me for do what me, you know, is right, and for do what me, you know, my blessing have the opportunity to do, because that is what we come here to do. Come here to help each other in however way possible. As Garnet saying, oh, your brother come and ask if you're and you don't tell him, come back tomorrow, you do it now while you can. So, only for time, the people who might link me for help are people who I know say, if tables turn is a different thing. But still, youths them don't know them thing there. So you know, we don't really use that type of energy there for judge people. We just know say, yeah, the youths are more look on for say kindness possible. And probably, you know, a couple of them might pick up the rake.
Oh, brother, me have to say, it gonna lead me now to say, because you have people now where take on the moniker RedSquare, and RedSquare really. Let me ask, what RedSquare mean, like the terminology, and how it actually came about?
RedSquare, I wish for would come from like in a Franklin town. So the whole thing is that at the time when we were youth and everybody had named them liquor for them there. Everybody had named them kind of. Everybody would have called for them kind of offer names of movies or names of places in America. So we just want to have a difference, and at the time like a little pilot did fly a little single engine plane and land it in the middle of Russia, in the middle of RedSquare, where the most secure part it was supposed to be, and the second one you fly under the radar. So it became a topic in the news, and we decided say, yo, that's what we want to call our corner, something different from everybody I call for them on Brooklyn and Washington and you know, every corner in America. But that's what I got Russia. So that's how my brethren them start to say we are called our corner RedSquare. So you know, growing up in the area and the corner get more known. And known probably not even for all of the greatest reasons then, but known for a corner where it show love to one another. And we just decide to say, all right, when music start go at the same time, we'll try to establish it into something even more commercial, something more corporate for, you know, go on. In your mind, you feel like you set an example for the youth for follow and know say, and not just always gun thing, and not just always survival thing. You know, you have to let go survival and move to prosperity at some point. So we are trying to organize RedSquare as an entity that can, you know, help to open doors then for youths where grow up around the settings. You know, so try to get youths to be even road managers or encourage you like artistry or music also. Encourage them and see that, you know, we're already established, give them a banner to hold on to and say, yeah, we represent for RedSquare as well. So, you know, basically that's the whole RedSquare story come from.
Yes, sir. A lot in that statement there. So that a part one of two questions. So that are RedSquare, the location and the intention. So RedSquare have a first and second generation as it refers to personnel, because the crew RedSquare now.
Yeah.
Where when Spragga go perform, the next on stage you have from Dunkirk, Spragga and his crew RedSquare. It consists of singers and DJs and dub poets and them.
You also want an opportunity. And since we have an opportunity already, can, you know, introduce some of them. Let's do it. Yeah. So yeah, we start out with just me and my brethren them a roll same way, Dan Youth, Frisco. And, you know, to move on, other people start coming involved, Tomahawk, Black Pearl, you know, Bad Gregines, Sugar Slick, yeah, Sasko, you know, then Brigade, like the music scene, my nephew Amlak, you know, no, Bitter Soul Sicker, Cyclone, you know, Santina. So, you know, people who love music and want to be affiliated with what we are doing already, them, you know, from them all our vibes, and them welcome to being a part of it.
Assassin, Bitter Soul Seeker, Greg Hines, Sugar Slick, Amlak, Zane, Askel. Them they are like the new recruits, you know, and
Yeah. At the time they are like Sham, Frisco, and Dan Youth. Until, you know, people go big and get them levels and leave space for other youths to come through. Help them out same way.
Same.
When them can.
Brother, I don't know how you do it. And 2022 is almost like yesterday. 94, Jack It Up came out. 95, Uncommonly Smooth came out. Then you have Fully Loaded. And then you have Tug Nature. Then you have Prototype. And then you have Shatter Culture. And then you have Chillaligan. And then you have The World Chosen. And then me I hear about our next album again when name Once Upon a Time in a RedSquare. Like,
Yeah,
brother,
Dunkirk.
on top of 900 music already, you know, brother. Like, which part, all of that energy, always a formulate, where you feel like, you know, say me I just do this until me can't do no more. Like which part they keep going. When me I try to tap into, brother, after so many albums and so many accomplishments and them thing there, where you see yourself after all of them albums. I can call 9, you know.
Well, I always see myself doing what I love. And as long as I love music, never always I make music. You know? So whether it be producing music, writing music, performing music, recording music, you know, making music videos, whatever associated, always I go feel comfortable doing that because that's what I love doing.
All right. And that alone I love doing, you know, because, brother, when the Brooklyn, me you know about Shatters. Which, when you realize it, because the man an actor, you know, brother, like, besides, when you realize it, besides being a DJ, you know, so me I go try my hand in acting. We know about Shatters, but tell me a little bit about Brooklyn, Babylon, how that came about. Which part in the journey you decide so you're going to try some acting?
Well, that the first thing when we did do, like, in a type of acting field, Brooklyn, Babylon. And basically that was just me that perform as Spragga Benz. Right? Them just want me in the movie come perform as myself.
Okay.
Yeah. And Black Card to the day in the crowd that watch and I see me perform and I say, yo, that is how I want to be. And, you know, get to meet up with a Jewish chick where show the bridging of the cultures between black people and Jewish people in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, is it comfortable to say, Wayne, Wagwan, Wayne?
That role that my manager at the time, Charles Higgins, Chuck D, him and Cess Silvera, who are the director, producer, them grew up in a St. Mary together. Mm-hmm. So when Cess, you know, link him and tell him, say, I have a script for him artist, and Charles made me read it over, and it was a good vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And then go meet up with who and who play the other roles.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, the whole thing just come together to work out. That's the first time actually I got to do something like that. But it just put yourself in the frame of mind like an extended music video. Like the last couple more extra days.
Mm-hmm.
So, with a script.
Okay.
So yeah.
So the transition from actually a microphone to in front of a camera where me have to go develop an alter ego. And you take on a name where you know biologically you know name Wayne. Like,
yeah.
How was it working on that way? They're going to make the world see that part of me, you know, where they don't know nothing about that. How was that for you as a DJ?
As me I say, it does come like an extended music video where with a script as a guideline, cause we never have to exactly say every word and everything as it say. Just know say when if I go in at the store and if I make a talk and if I buy a watch and we shoot it for this. So you're supposed to say something, you're supposed to ask them that. And outside of that now, basically me and Kimani just do a thing. Communicate on our level. So it's not like we grilled for follow a guideline in a making shutters. So I guess that make it easier for we do.
So is it safe to say that the movie was a simulation of the current state of where we're living in? Would you say it's safe?
Could I say something like that? Cause it really that show the lifestyle of the times. And it's based off a true story as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Father School. Cause Father School write the story and tell Seth about the story and say, yo, this happening, and Father School up on set every day. Provide even the first funds to do it. And so something where he must say, yeah man, something like that man, I'm not good. So him live him life and he must say, oh, we are doing it alright, so we cool.
Alright then. So I'm gonna try out me assimilation. Mr. Anderson, he come like you know, understand when me I try saying Mr. Anderson. You know what? Let me just leave your place, brother. If me never know you, me that actually think say, yo, the man act from him as small, because I was convinced to the point and drawing into the point. When I watch the whole movie like a good 30 times.
Yeah.
Zane? Mr. Anderson, me out of your youth them school. I watch your kids. I get ready for F your wife. That, to me, are the best line. And to me, you did better than trained actors. Because me can relate where if me feel upset about something, if me feel slighted, I may say me a rude boy, I see him certain as sound. So you actually took on that role, but you put life and reality in it to the point where you have people where up to this day feel like them are weighing in a brother.
It's a natural character, where we come from, because you grow up and see a whole heap of things. So just leave it at that, We see a whole heap of things and see the emotions where people go through when certain things happen to them. So could have pulled upon a lot of that as well.
Ah boy. So much, So much. You have a new movie I come out. And me personally, I will try to find some way to come at the premiere. It's coming out the 17th of February. And the name of the movie, let me say it first. I want to say it first. Second Chance, but I mean say it first. Coming out February in a theater near you, starring Mr. Carlton Grant, Spragga Benz, formerly of the Shutter, personal name Wayne, featuring Tony Mataran, Twitch, and many more who are going to make you have your eye pierced on the screen. Tell a little bit about that Second Chance movie there.
Second Chance basically is a movie about a Rasta man then in America who got through schooling, get him things and while branch out in the corporate world outside and family business. And as Rasta man, it shows you the obstacles and where you meet, even though you might be qualified. And falling into like a crime life in a way with some of your old school friends, you buck up back from the past. And, and show the transgressions will take place and the transition of getting into certain life-ended positions. I know, say, you have to do better. And things happen will make you get a chance to do better. So you have to grasp it. Yeah.
All right. So this is your third movie.
Basically.
All right. So
Official.
official.
Yeah.
So you put 100 on this. It's a must see.
Would I love them to see it?
No
I
one.
would have loved them. I would have loved everybody who have the opportunity to come and see it because we don't want to come with expectations for come see Shatters.
Yeah.
You know, let's come with expectations for say a movie about life as well. Because it's not every life is Shatter life.
It is right.
Yeah.
All right. So we're excited. People, please
Yeah.
make it to the point of duty. Like how
Yeah.
I'm going to take the
Definitely
vaccine.
make it them find the duty to come see it. Because, you know, we are doing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me I go make sure say my forward come see it.
Yeah.
Then,
I will
all right.
to reach you gradually too. I
Yeah.
know so New York a big state, so I have to reach there. But true, I not really, we don't have no bucket if I do it. I just way I do it, get to you to do a thing from the street level. You know the thing.
Okay.
So, you know, yeah.
See
To
it.
get to you, it might not be right away, but to get to you.
See it.
Yeah.
Well, me feel like me get a front row seat in this to come see what I go on. Because I really want to see the growth.
Yeah.
And talking about growth, brother, is like, me I go just mention a date. And if you can elaborate, you can choose not to say nothing, you can just say prayers, you can say many things. We respect you. I respect your opinion, I respect your views, but August 23rd, 2008.
Mm-hmm.
How you deal with that?
August 23rd, 2008, you just know, say, a part of life, of the journey, same way, you know. Yeah, Bob said, good friends, we have good friends who last along the way, don't it? Everybody not gonna stay with you on the whole journey. You not gonna stay with everybody on the whole journey. Or just give thanks to the part of the journey where you share. You know, I know it's a job works.
Yeah. Yo, if me ever try for emulate nobody, brother, at the eye, like, me admire the man, strength, me admire your humility, me admire the joy where you preserve, where you actually extend to others. And your favor in my prayers, my brother. Me
Give thanks, brother.
really like take my time and we're joyful and we're grateful and me not try do no retroactive like walla and pity party, but your DNA, your existence, your legacy, everything, and to every man who is a man. That is something what we try to do in our lifetime to make sure say Grant can be a column in the world. When time you hear about Grant, you have to go check the whole where it come from and all of them things. Then we see you still smile, my lad. It's priceless. You know
Give
what I
thanks,
mean?
son.
Yeah, and my beg Father God for forever bless you, bless your heart, bless your patience, bless your household, bless your surrounding, and bless your meditation.
Give thanks, brother.
Yeah, I saw me I go do that part there. You know why?
And
There are a lot
likewise.
of reasons. Yeah. That has been like one of the things them where it's puzzling, but it's admirable. I'm left it at that with enough prayers. All right. We are going to go into the thing I know. Come on, hear your opinion, because this is very necessary. We are going to ask you the elephant in the room question. What is your opinion on the current state of dancehall, your new co-workers, in contrast to when dancehall used to be the epiphany of happiness?
Yeah. Dancehall, it get a little bit darker. you know, but at the time when we did the dancehall, it is different from the 80s, which was different from the 70s. So I just times have a change, and everybody have to say, for them era of dancehall growing up, or for them era of music growing up, was the better era than what's happening now. You know, even my parents them say about my era of music. So, you know, me never really want to be the one to say about the youth them era of music either, because I feel them interpretation, I feel them communication, I feel them think that it just kind of dark to me, and would I like if them would have been more creative instead of trying to prove violence. Yeah. Yeah.
This categorization and the birth of a new genre, don't quote me on this, but at this near them I say, trap dancehall.
Yeah.
Why your views?
As me I said, the youth them thing are the youth them thing. So me, our type of dancehall is different from Brigadier Jerry type of dancehall.
What was the similarities though?
The similarities was Jamaican music and Jamaican youths from the garrisons that do it, that express them sound. Yeah. Because you'd have General Echo and all them on that when you have Brigadier Jerry. So you have both sides of the thing. You have Shaka have happen from them time the same way, according to the levels. You know, so now technology and things just change now. So we get different sounds and a lot of things with cable and media change, you know, so perception of reality is different than them times. So you can't blame the youth them for saying about where them know about now. In the way how them know about it now, because we never used to play the same video games like them. So a different thing we have, different from what them have here now. So them whole lifestyle different and everything. So them say trap dance are cool, but it not stop we who are the real players and performers of dancehall from making dancehall as we know it. So why I watch and argue about them when probably we should have done more of making what we know to be dancehall.
All right.
You know.
We are going to dissect it a little bit. Dancehall.
Yeah.
If you were supposed to see dancehall as something tangible where you can hold in your hand.
Yeah.
Zane? And the mechanics of it is the vocals, you know what I mean, the sound, the construction, the narrative.
Yeah.
If you were to put that on a table where if you could have seen it literally and take away, because that's what we know as dancehall, what I just described. If you were supposed to take away the vocals, the dialect, the storytelling, the melodies, the groove and them thing there. And say identify it. Which part from the scope you think where you are here? Taking away where you know it's supposed to have. Which part from the scope that it fall?
A serious question you ask, because it said take away all of the other components and just strip it down to the music, the instruments. Like say you'd listen to something like a pepper seed or a punani rhythm as compared to cream of the crop rhythm. Is still the changes in a dancehall, because it's not American music. Because people say it sound like it, but enough dancehall sound like it have a influence from somewhere as well. So we can't really see it for go against what the youth them do, because more and different some of them rhythm that too.
And that's
yeah, and no say I still dancehall I represent in a different way, because it comes down to the things that you want to take away from it, like the words, the lyrics, and the groove, the flow, all of that will make it be uniquely Jamaican,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and not anymore because a lot of African nations and so really adapt it now and I do it and sound just as good as we do.
Mm-hmm.
So me would have just said, make music go, and the artists them who do what you do what you do, and do what you love, and be creative in a way you do and love, and don't really so much for put down or discredit what youth them do because the music is really a youth thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I still I feel like itch, you know. Me
Yeah.
still want no, me feel here what going. I agree with everything what you say, but this are the problem when me have.
Yeah.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling.
Yeah.
When peace, you could have deal. Me can't just pull them out of the air. Love
Yeah.
punani bad.
Yeah.
Those are songs.
Mm-hmm.
And the effort, when it did go up on pen, or when the meditation did come, you did have an
Yeah.
intention to make song.
Yeah.
Now, if me to pick out of the latter what go on right now, me not think me can categorize them as song, not everything.
Yeah.
So, what you think can actually curve and at the same time announce an identity in terms of where the standard's supposed to be? What you think can do that?
Who think can do that? I wouldn't know what can do that. I just see you them and what them are produce and what them choose to produce and the sounds and what them love. You see in a them rhythm there and them songs the way you talk and call just now. A lot of them songs they involve in a juggling with other songs they on the same beat
Mm-hmm.
where it creates a different energy and more of a and the people more dance because they hear a continuous flow of nice songs from artists that they respect and the same beat. A lot of that now happen nowadays. Like you more of a one half song from a rhythm and that is it from the rhythm. So the energy of the dancehall is different in that aspect. So unless you say them are gonna go back to try making some more juggling beats like how you do, you know, that can identify and show where dancehall kind of is because it's passing the baton, not make it higher. Can't remember them time that you see all five artists are running up on the stage back to back with five hit songs
Mm-hmm.
on the same rhythm. It's a different energy than how you see the thing happening now.
Mm-hmm.
So but them time that is different from now, Jones. We can't go back in a time. Them time that the studio settings are different. So you have more limited time in the studio, so you're under more pressure for work, the artists them.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you only have one track or two track. No, you have unlimited amount of something. You're not even enough to sing. You can
Mm-hmm.
just talk and somebody can melody or something and do
Mm-hmm.
something to your song and and you sound like something where sound good to the ear scientifically
Mm-hmm.
and not vibes and energy wise.
Mm-hmm.
So the way our times change, the youth them do them thing. Have to make the youth them be creative. You have to guide them and try to show them, but you can't force them because this a film sound. And who to tell 10 more years, 20 more years from now, we are talking about that sound where the youth them did I do now as compared to what got happened then.
Mm-hmm.
Time marches on.
You know, say, you easily could have done a leader, which you already is. And me deliberately ask that question because me know a couple people who actually seek out ways to do things. I look ways to actually make it a reality. But ego and them thing they make them that never ask you. Evolution is a must.
Yeah.
People used to walk 1 million miles and I depend upon the soul of the sandals to hold up them foot. Right now we're going and we have something look like spaceship. We all talk and that start. So evolution is evident.
Yeah.
But me feel like if the main ingredient as it relates to recognizing what dancehall is, if all of that ingredient is obsolete, I feel like it turn into something else. It's like you make fried dumpling and you forget to put baking powder and flour. Want to see make the cornmeal stick together, you know, and call it dumpling, you know. A porridge you gotta get in a king.
That people make cornmeal dumpling and find them way for do them thing, you know. Find them way, you know, surprise, and you go buy 2 fried corn, you know, and no flour in it and that, you know. So, you know, I know, Jones. People that say you them, me like a lot of the music of them sing. A lot of it, me feel like them not have to go so hard with certain content, but dancehall, that are the real ingredient of dancehall. The whole thing is what is happening in the rawest form. It'll be related to you.
Brother, me understand and me get it. Me go my bed more time and I used to criticize. Me can't confess. Them say confession good for the soul. Please don't hate me. People would upon the life. But me used to be one of the biggest critic of me no like the lyrical content and how much gun you go fire and when everybody dead off, who are gonna come on your stage show? Because if you kill off your audience, who are gonna listen to you? You see me? And if you left the joy out of looking at a girl or leading up to when you actually go up on a date and it work out and you hold a joy, you can walk with your chest high. When you take away all of them things, they're like, what is left for you expect? That's just me as speak.
That's a you attack for you, but that's another life for them to live right now. So enough for them not gonna sing that. Because most of the way you want to talk about courtship and spread your courtship over a puddle of water.
No.
Brother, and that go on. And that go on, brother. Hennessy and weed and you see me, I said, so that will come out in the music, brother. So you can't knock what it is. Yeah. Just have to try, you know, encourage them to be more conscientious and more for censor themselves.
Yeah.
Have your levels.
Yeah. It not so serious. Me just say certain things just to get a reaction. But that being said, like the artists them nowadays, like who you really like gravitate to, who you feel like you don't know, like is a proper representative or in a growth to be a proper representative. So when Spragga start push out some grain, can say, oh yeah, maybe I go listen them. Who you see promising them with it in a nowadays.
Yeah, me know for that the truth. Me not really listen.
No.
Me not really listen because as I say, me not knock it, but on my thing, me still stick to what me know and what me like and what me want to make, and the sound what me want to preserve. So that's music on the whole is an addictive and influential thing, you know. You know, realize when you start like something and it just stuck in your brains and can't come out, you know. So it's because I don't want that for each, I'm not to listen to nothing than what I want to do, from what I want to create. I'm like the energy of my genre of music, from my time of music. So that's why you could have find, say, you could have given me a rhythm and in no time, to find something from my genre of music that is what dancehall really supposed to be. Social commentaries talking about things that not so popular, but, you know, it's real.
It is right. Brother, me thank you how you navigate that. It teaches me a lot. And at the same time, dancehall go hand in hand with my culture. And you have many avenues and platforms where you get information rapid now. And to me feel like the sense of where me come from, Jamaica, only exists in my head. Like, where you think about the current state of our country as it relates to social exchange, policies, mindset, you know what I mean? You don't know, chopping culture and the direction where the country are going right now. How you feel about the state of the country?
A whole heap of things to be blamed for how the state of the country is. A lot of it have to do with under education to me. And to me, that's deliberate in a lot of ways, even though some people might seem to be doing them job and making it seem that they are doing them job, them actually not. And it benefit a certain class more when a certain class don't really have all them faculties together and feel more frustrated in life that make them easier for divide and easier for control.
Mm-hmm.
So the social state of the country now to me is on a level where I'm not really pleased for say we think gone so far down to certain things and the values are disappear and the love obviously way less than where it used to be. You know, because people back in the country people used to greet each other with smiles and waves and morning and all them things. Then now things too tense. Now you priest if the boy ever violate me, I kill him first. When your best friend you talk about. You see me say the values are at times change a lot, but a whole heap contribute to them things that subliminally what we now do. Because a lot of things where the youth them exposed it actually did geared engineered to desensitize them. And basically that now we are seeing the results of all of that. We never have no video game where you can cut out the man heart, right? That's why I take it out a pump, same way and that. You see me?
Sure.
And when you shot him, I see the whole line brain and everything splash out on the screen. Right. We never have that. We never exposed to that. So them thing there neatly in our movies and all other mediums desensitize the younger generation outside of we the bigger one them view to that really happen. And some people never see it and some people see it and never business. And some people just give it up for the times and what is written. So them leave it for be a generation of vipers. Yeah. But if we have real love same way still Jones, we can try to get through to the youth them, because the youth them they have to learn the same way. And the elders they have to teach same way. So you know. So go first go and do the thing same way, brother.
You feel we have a chance? Like, you feel like we
Yeah,
country have a fighting chance?
we definitely feel we have a chance still. You know, definitely feel we have a chance. Not with the history of politicians what we have. You know, so we have to really come to a point where we realize we have to do what we need to do for each other without the influence of people who are tell we how it's supposed to be, because the people who are tell we how it's supposed to be are tell we how them actually want it for them benefit. You know, and not showing us really how the best way it can be and investing in them things to make it be better. You know, then just put on a show. A bad show too.
Yeah, brother, it's like so many things, and you know what I mean. You say you feel like we have a chance, and I feel you say you feel like it's possible and everything. Then that being said, and enough people will lose hope and then think that as a man where they're on the same side of the world where we depend. You have any words of like direction or encouragement for people who actually give up? Because I know people will say, yo, me not give two F's about the piece of land we were surrounded by water right now. Many even want to see them,
Yeah.
them denounce. You have any words to them, King? Like really, like 2, 3 words, a paragraph, a quote. You have any words to them, brother?
Well, just tell them never give up the fight, man. So if it worth it means something to you. Away it was ordained to be from then. Because we talk specifically about Jamaica. We born there for a reason. And we spread out in the world for achieve what for achieve. But at the same time, if something happen to right so, or anywhere over there, we're not going to wish we'd have a yard for go because we don't like how them are run right so, we don't like this way happen right so. I'm going to feel like me have more freedom when me there in my yard. Nobody couldn't tell me nothing. You know, however, I feel like them should have stick to that feeling there and try in whatever way them can with who them can reach to try make things be better or be vocal for talk up against the things them and the people them who are destroying what you love.
Yeah. Why? Well said. It deep, you know, and this can be a part one of many because it's an ongoing thing and it constantly a change. And that being said, we just put some pressure upon some prayer and beg Father God with all of the might so we have to kind of
Same way.
do a ace, like we are asked you for your AC.
Expedite it. Quick and fast.
Yeah, brother,
Yeah.
the man a great man. The man is an icon and the man I've seen a lot, 30 years, a 3 decade that in a 1 year, you know.
Yeah.
And a normal thing you do, you know, brother. Relevant to this day, you know. So 2022, what would you say are your greatest achievement in our music
For the year so far,
from day one?
overall, from day
From
one,
day one, what has been your greatest achievement in our music?
the ability to still make something where what I like. Yeah. And that's a great achievement for me, so I can still get up to there and still make a nice song where me like, even if nobody else not like it, me like it. Yeah, that means I still love what I do.
Brother, say love conquers all, you know.
Yeah.
Why your love has conquer the world, brother? Yeah, your love has conquer the world. So, it will come to the grand finale, like what they used to say in a dance. You know, no massive, we have come to the grand finale one before.
Yeah.
So the one before now is actually, yeah, go tell everybody upon the live who interested to do business with Spragga Benz, who want to read about Spragga Benz, who want to see what go on, how them can reach you, the social media, all of them things that people want to reach you, how them can reach you.
Well, them can reach me on that thing the same way. Spragga Benz with the number 3. You know, that my main page. So if you can read from it, they can't mention me, but they probably can send me a DM. Them can reach me on that new page at Spragga Benz _RedSquare for the time being. Yeah. Them can email me at 7star ENT, that is SEVENSTARENT at Gmail, 7star ENT. And yeah, basically that's all, you know. I'm sure here other ways that them can reach a RedSquare production. We're set up a new office in a new town, a place called Lillington, North Carolina. So we're set up office right there now. And also a boutique with a line that we call Hood Credit. Yeah, so you know, in Lillington, North Carolina, we are trying to establish more dancehall, right? Some more Jamaicanized things there. So that's one way people can reach me again. So then, how else? basically it that Jones.
All right. I know I ask you a million questions, but I think it is in benefit to everybody who took time from them day, them dinner eating time, them go smoke a spliff, them go drink whatever. They just ask you. I think it's only right. Or I think I can ask you if you can just bless us with a prayer, a verse, a line out, a song, like anything. Just to say, oh, you know, man, Spragga one of them man them, eh? Like when me always I say, a verse, a prayer, a quote, anything at all.
Well, to me, the verse for me repeat most to myself then. Whether you let the words of my mouth and meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Jah. And I strengthen I. Most eternal Father, Jehovah God, Rastafari, yes, and bless us, O Lord, keep and sanctify us all. Because thy holy face to shine upon us, thy children, so we shall be safe and redeemed. So, most high Jah, bless.
Rastafari, as me tell you, I don't relax, you know, but enough me I say, you know. Yo, big brother, enough love, enough respect, gratitude,
Come on. Bless up every time, brother.
Mountain King.
Bless up every
See,
time, King. More life, man.
yeah, I will save this for the grand finale. Ladies and gentlemen, if you couldn't hold it no more, you can go to all of them digital platform and go purchase the most controversial song ever built in a life.
Right, I know.
Courtesy of the RedSquare King Emperor Boss Legend. Call me the thing, my big brother Spragga Benz.
Enough
One
respect,
love,
brother. Yeah, man.
See?
Give thanks for the support, brother.
Yes, sir. Later.
Of course.
Gratitude King. All right. Anybody you want to shout out? Me do the shout out. Well, everybody, you want to shout out nobody?
Shout out to all who there go and stay tuned and comment and thing. Just one love to everybody, brother.
All right then, brother.
Of
Well,
course.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been the CROXROAD Terminal Week 66, where we feature the legend himself, Spragga Crucial Carlton Grant Benz, Spaghetti, Mr. Slim, Spragga Benz. God bless you always, King. Enough love and respect. Bless everybody upon the live. See you next week, where we are going to do it bigger and better. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you choose to there with it. I'm appreciating them, I love you. See? One love. Manners and enough respect.